Well, would you look at that? Time for one of my 3 monthly news videos, guys. So, like how Hi-Rez always does, they gave us a few teasers on Twitter about the OB49 update. They are doing a preview for this update this Friday at 4 p.m. EDT, by the way. Now, these teasers are spoiled by data mining like the last ones were, so I decided to go ahead and do this video a little differently. I'm going to go over the teasers, speculate about them a bit, then for the second half of the video I'll go over what the data mining says they are. I wanted to do it this way because I know some people like to have that surprise factor when they see it on the preview, so I'll let you know when to click off the video if you want to keep that surprise factor. So the first teaser was put up yesterday. It's this image right here. We got some old 80s looking alien poster or something here, pretty generic. There's your standard flying saucer with a little alien guy inside it, and below it is Sky in a dress freaking out. When I first saw this, I thought this would be a skin for Ruckus because of the ears, but Ruckus doesn't use a gun, there's no way they'd make Bolt into a flying saucer, and Ruckus isn't really built that way as far as the body type goes. Then you of course have all the text about the Sky being adorable and cute, so Ruckus doesn't really fit that either. Ruckus isn't the best looking little green goblin. So when you think of cute in the realm, what fits that? Well, you got like Maeve, you got Ying, but obviously that's not it. Pip is a pretty cute little fuzzball, isn't he? So this is most likely a skin for Pip. The eyes on the skin don't really scream adorable though, so I wonder how this skin is going to go ahead and represent that. Maybe his voice pack will make him sound really tiny. You know, that's a pretty generic thing to do. You get like this really scary looking tiny alien and then his voice is really small and you can't take him seriously and it's really cute. I feel like that's how they're going to go about it. As for the second teaser, this one went up today. It's an emblem of some kind painted onto what looks like a tree. Maybe some piece of wood. That doesn't really matter too much though. What matters is the text they tweeted with this. A crew of patches, rude mechanicals. Now, that line is a reference to something. If you got it, then good job because I definitely didn't. I had to go ahead and Google it. It's a line from one of Shakespeare's works, A Midsummer Night's Dream. Now, this can give you some clues to what's coming if you know anything about it. I went ahead and read a summary of it. I won't go too into it, but it takes place in Athens, and it's got this marriage problem where some girl's father wants her to marry some guy that the girl has no feelings for and whatnot. The girl and her lover run off into the woods to escape the law. Sorry, Lex. And they meet this fairy. Now, this is where the fantasy element comes into play, and that's what Paladins is all about, right? So if you take a look at the emblem again, it looks like fairy wings. So this is a big hint that the character that's coming with this update is a fairy. It was confirmed that a character would be coming with this update as well. Drybear said that before Cirrus came out. Now, if you don't want the data mined info, I'd click off now. See ya. So, when it comes to these two teasers, they fit perfectly with some info that was data mined both recently and a while ago. Recently, a bunch of skins were data mined, with one being an alien skin for Pip. There are other skins that were data mined as well, so we may see another update with 3 or so skins coming with it. As for the second teaser, this character was data mined a while ago with the codename Fairy, more recently data mined to be named Willow. I looked up what the name Willow means, like how I did with Maeve a while back, and it's a girl's name. It means origin and popularity. So this character will probably end up being a girl, which, you know, it makes sense. You don't normally associate guys with fairies. Willow's abilities and everything were data mined as well. If you want to know what those are, I'll leave the link to the data mined info below so you can see it all. I'll also leave a link to the data mined info about the Pip skin too if you want to see that. So remember guys, if you would like to see the patch preview, it's on Friday at 4 p.m. EDT. If you can't tune into it, or you don't want to sit there for an hour, then no worries. You all know that I round up all the big things in a patch notes video a little while after. So you can get everything you need to know from that. And that's pretty much it guys. I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye!